The Saudis will be wanting their money back. And maybe a few heads to go along with it, because that show was shite. Yes, it's your Crown Jewel 2022 review. We kick off the show. Triple H and Stephanie come out. Triple H has got a bird on his arm. A literal bird. I don't know what the fucking gimmick was, but it didn't change the rating of this show. I don't know what was that?
Maybe the bird's like the national mascot of Saudi Arabia.
No, that would be a
sword or
camel or
something.
something. And then a man underneath it drinking its piss or something. That would be the iconic image of Saudi Arabia. But quick 10-second thought on the kickoff show. It wasn't actually at the arena. It was in the headquarters. And it was three fucking bums. Well, I knew Rosenberg. We all know Rosenberg. Wish we didn't know Rosenberg. He sucks. It was the worst hour of my life, but I sat through it to get to the real show. And we kicked off with Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley in a match that was very similar to Bobby Lashley and Goldberg, where they kind of went for Goldberg's injured and then Lashley works at it, but Bobby won that match. Here, he does not win the match because Brock, they go after his leg, he's hopping about, he drops Lashley with about 5 Germans. I thought Bobby Lashley was going to dissolve into about 1,500 Maltesers. He didn't. F5, goes for the pin, doesn't pin him. Oh no, hurt lock. Brock's like, oh fuck, I need out of this. Drop kicks the top rope, lands on top of Lashley. 1, 2, 3. I mean, it's an alright ending, but Lashley looks strong and all that, but his shoulders weren't down. So, like, what are we doing here? Wrestling or ping pong? You know, if his shoulders aren't down, I thought they weren't supposed to fucking count it. I mean, they're clearly up. Anyway, I digress. Then we have Alexa Bliss and Asuka backstage, talking a load of shit about their match, but the TV then cuts to like an image of Bray Wyatt. Of course, Bliss was in Bray Wyatt's wee band of fucking mental health patients, so she kind of looks at us like, I used to be in that. And then we have the 2-on-2 match. This match wasn't good. Absolute sloppy disaster. The fact they're just dressed up in bin bags. Colourful bin bags. What do you make of the women dressed up in colourful bin bags?
Fucking shite. This is oppression, but again, they won't get called out in it because it's Saudi Arabia. We have to pretend that it's such a great and progressive country, but, I mean, God fucking forbids anything happens in America and everyone's anti-woman and you name it, this shit and everything else, but fuck Saudi Arabia. I don't like Crown Jewel.
No, I don't like it. I mean, they completely sell it. We see it with the football. They go to Qatar and then you're just supposed to gloss it onto the fucking carpet. But anyway, the match is pish. It's not good because of course it wasn't going to be good. Don't care about it, right? But
these are the same fucking bitches that will make out as if America hates women because they can't fucking get an abortion. Yeah, they'll happily go to Saudi Arabia, with a place that is like...
Well,
fucking,
they will abort you.
Yeah, a place that has horrendous human rights records, man. As a woman, you're not even allowed to dress how you want. I mean, only recently we're allowed to drive. Most parts not allowed out by themselves. You name it, man, they can... I mean, America's homophobic. Yeah, well, fucking try being a homo in Saudi Arabia and see where that gets you. It's just ridiculous, man. The fucking virtue signaling that people do, but when there's money on the line, when there's Crown Jewel on the line, Saudi Arabia, best country of all time. Fuck off. Shite country, shite pay-per-view. Everything about this country's shite.
And to make this match even worse, Nikki Cross gets involved, fucks Alexa Bliss off the top rope, and then Io Sky or whatever, Dakota Kai. I don't care, man. They're two jobbers. I don't even know which one got the pin, but one of them got the pin. New tag champs after win it on Raw, losing it on Raw.
See, back in the day, McMahon would have went to war against the Saudis, man. He would have flew over in his private jet, and he would have got Brock Lesnar to fucking hoist the president up and F5 him into the Red Sea. But now we have to pretend they're great people and bow down.
The Red Sea, that's definitely in Saudi Arabia. But anyway, Drew McIntyre taking on Karrion Kross.
Well, it's the closest fucking sea to Saudi Arabia.
Is it, mate?
Is it not?
How do you know?
I'm going to assume it is.
Let's get the map up.
No, it's not.
Anyway, Drew McIntyre taking on Karrion Kross. People saying this was match of the night. It was just your generic fucking cage match. Suplex off the top rope. The wee mini game comes on where the door opens. What's going to happen? Will the cage keep Scarlett Bordeaux away from McIntyre? The answer is no, because when he tries to go out, she's like grabbing at his legs. When he tries to get the door, he gets sprayed with mace. The cage door hits him. He gets Cross in the ankle lock. Oh no! She then takes the key and locks the cage. But then McIntyre escapes. Oh fuck! I've got to unlock the door. And because of that mistake, Drew McIntyre won. It sucked. Then we have the Judgment Day taking on the OC. The OC fucking suck. this whole gimmick of, oh, I have a solution to take on Rhea Ripley, guys. Don't worry. Where's AJ Styles' solution? Would this not have been the show to debut? Even though it's probably just going to be a woman, right? And they probably maybe don't want to debut her in Saudi Arabia because it's just not the place for them. But then again, they're wrestling, so why the fuck can't it be? This match sucked. Rhea Ripley gets involved, predictable. You know, all the stuff that I was like, oh, it won't happen. It's going to be dealt with. Happened tonight. Thoughts on Rhea Ripley again? You know you love her.
I buried Rhea Ripley enough. I'm not ready to do it right now. Like, I didn't see the pay-per-view, right? So I can't give my thoughts.
She cost in the fucking match.
Why didn't I see it? I didn't see it. I can't say shit.
I didn't see it.
The only thing I can comment on the only thing I can comment on is Bray Wyatt being shite and a boring main event.
Right, Omos versus Braun Strowman. Omos has got better in the ring, but that doesn't change the fact it was still a 0 out of 10. The match was shit. He dominates. It's so slow. Strowman, couple of punches. You know, the running power slam. 1, 2, 3. He wins. Of course he was going to win. Omos ain't fucking winning this match. If you thought so, you're retarded. Next up, the Usos against the Brawling Brutes. Again, how are the Usos losing this match? They're not. Because, I mean, even before the match, Cole's like, oh, they're going to be taking on the New Day on SmackDown to celebrate their world title reign, because if they win against the New Day, they're going to overtake their reign. So what the fuck's the chances of them winning here? The Brawling Brutes? No chance.
This was like an episode of Rampage where you legit know every single winner. Apart from maybe 2 matches I thought could go either way. Those 2 matches I thought were the Lesnar-Lashley match and the women's tag team titles. Yeah. Apart from that, I mean, you pretty fucking...
The women's tag titles, I mean, they literally just changed hands.
Yeah, so therefore I didn't think they were going to change.
Yeah. That's alright.
And so it wasn't predictable, that one. That was a shock.
That's what I'm saying.
Right, so why even then? You're saying that as if that one doesn't count.
Right, well anyway, right, the Usos do win, right? They do the 1D and it's all over. 1. Keep that number in mind for the rating of this show. 1D. Bianca Belair versus Bayley, last woman standing match. This was a mess, man. They put her in a container. She gets out. Her ponytail gets caught, which wasn't supposed to happen. She starts freaking out. And then Bayley gets the golf cart, right? And see, instead of running her down, she puts on the brakes, and Belair, like, slowly, like, jumps back like a shite bag with the slowest reflexes ever because she was too afraid of getting hit by the golf cart. Even though we know the spot was for her never to get hit by the golf cart.
So what you're saying is it wasn't WrestleMania 17, no?
No. Or even when Sammy Guevara got run over by Matt Hardy. There's a bit of praise for AEW, right? Back to the ring, pulls her off the golf cart.
What about Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns?
That was quite a good one.
Aye. Why couldn't we got that like this?
The table doesn't break. Bayley cracks her dome off the table, then a powerbomb through the table. Belair then botch KOD on the chair, which Bayley was trying to move with her leg, ends up landing on it with her leg. And then she gets trapped in the ladder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, Bray Wyatt appears. You seen this?
Hold on, wait, we're not even talking about the end of the circumstances, the consequences of...
What? What circumstances?
The fact that Bianca Belair won, you're not going to address it?
What's the consequences?
It's fucking shite. Reign's been way too long, that's... Hey, never mind, Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, it has been way too long. Well, I already discussed it in the actual other thread earlier, if you guys want to go check it out, but... Yeah, why is she winning? She's done everything.
I hate her.
Bayley's just back. What's the reason to bury Bayley? I see I just crashed through a table looking depressed. Right, Bray Wyatt up next. Mumbo Jumbo. This guy's Joe Gacy 2.0.
I came out here, you might say you love me, but you don't love me. You don't know the true me.
You just love camel piss.
Then a mask comes on, Bray. These people don't love you. I love you. You gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, it was a load of nothing, really.
I can't believe they flew out there.
Bray Wyatt's been back a month now, and what's really happened? If you break it down, what has really happened? The reason people like the Attitude Era and like riffs, you know what I mean? Like stuff happened. Like, I mean, episodic, but like a lot of stuff happened in each episode. See with this Bray Wyatt thing, it's like every single week, it's like they piece it together like very, very slowly, like 1 or 2 bits. I mean, where's the end game here?
No, but that's the thing, right? See, if this was McMahon still in charge, he'd be like, McMahon doesn't have a clue what he's doing with Bray Wyatt. He's just getting to come out every week. Oh, but it's Triple H, so we're supposed to fucking mark it and love it, aren't we? Bunch of dickheads. This was shite. This is probably the worst thing about the show. Because
what actually happened? What actually happened in the promo? What did we actually establish?
He just repeated the same piss he's been saying on SmackDown.
The only thing I established was that Bray Wyatt says, "You love the things I do, but you don't love me." So Bray Wyatt thinks that people don't love him. That's the only thing I established here. That was it.
What, is he playing the mental health card again? He just sucks. Like, I honestly don't understand why people rate the guy so much. Like, I'll admit, right, on the mic, he can talk, but see when the context of your promo is whack, it doesn't matter how good you can fucking talk. There needs to be actual depth to the promo. This is just shit. What, some guy talking on the screen? Like, how can half the promo be like him talking with Bray Wyatt? It's real, and then he's talking to all these like fake creatures. It sucks. We move on to the main event though. Did this suck? Yeah, I mean it was the match of the night, but that doesn't mean it was good. Logan Paul basically buries Roman Reigns for like what, 20 minutes, and then Jake Paul comes out, batters the Usos. There was a selfie, frog splash through a table. Out comes Solo Sakai. Jake Paul can't take any.
Sikoa.
Solo Sakai.
Sikoa.
Right, will you take it away, Kim? Out?
Aye, it came out, and then all of a sudden the officials got their panties in a twist. For some reason, we're not allowed Solo Sikoa to attack Jake Paul. The only reason I can think is because Solo Sikoa's actually been built as like the enforcer, whereas the Usos are you're just used to them getting buried and losing to everybody. So therefore, it's like they don't want Jake Paul to beat up Sikoa, and Sikoa is not allowed to beat up Jake Paul. But it was just fucking lame. It was very fucking lame. Awkward jump to the outside from Logan Paul onto the Usos. And then Logan and Jake are on the outside like looking in. Sikoa's still being pushed halfway up the ramp. The enforcer, and he's been held back by referees. I mean, what the fuck's this all about? Yeah, some enforcer this is.
Referees you've seen like women single-handedly destroy.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. That I fucking hate it. So, when it's Ronda Rousey, Liv Morgan, like 8 security people's not enough to hold them back, but a couple of referees is enough to stop a big fucking Samoan guy for, helping his family retain the world title. Doesn't make any sense to me. Logan gets in the ring. Very, very fake looking Superman punch. Didn't connect with him at all. And speaking of fake punches, it's like the punch that Jake Paul connects me on Jey Uso looked pretty good, but then the one he follows up on Jimmy like 2 seconds later looked horrendous. So it was like, whatever.
Main event Jey Uso, that's why.
Then a big spear for Reigns, and that's it. 1, 2, 3. Just a very fucking dead match. Dead finish. Everything was dead about it. Roman Reigns is getting carried up the ramp, and he's like, "I don't want to see you here again. You're just a YouTuber." And then the camera cuts to like Logan Paul in the ring, and he's shaking hands with Jake, and it's like,
you're just a YouTuber that has struggled to win for like against 20 minutes. The only reason I won via distractions, even though you battered me.
I mean, is this what wrestling's coming to, man? Really? Fucking YouTubers and fake shit. Well, I know it's fake, but still. The quicker Cody Rhodes comes back and wins the belt, you know what? Give it to a guy that actually fucking deserves it, man.
No, but see all these people talking about The Rock coming back and potentially facing Reigns. Like, why would he beat Reigns?
The Rock beating Reigns does fuck all for The Rock. I mean, The Rock could literally come back, lose to fucking Rio from AEW, and it wouldn't hurt The Rock he wouldn't lose a penny.
I mean, to lose Rio.
Well, maybe. But you get my point. Like, the Rock beating Reigns just wouldn't do anything for The Rock. Like, it'd be a waste to have that belt for so long and then just have The Rock win it. But I do think Rock versus I mean, this WrestleMania coming up is WrestleMania Hollywood. Yeah. If The Rock was ever going to come... Now, I remember they were saying they want to do it at 40, but who cares about WrestleMania 40? WrestleMania 39's Hollywood. Hollywood fucking Rock. Makes sense.
Come on, Dwayne, come back. But anyway, it's time to rate the show. What are you giving it out of 10? I'm going to give it
I mean, I've seen one match, so what can I get?
Hey, what does it sound like? I'm giving it a 1.
I'll get a 1 as well.
Anyway, guys, that is it. We're going to review SmackDown and Rampage tonight too, so stay tuned. But until then, woo!